2026 Ford Mustang Boss 302 has officially roared back onto the streets, and it's everything a muscle car purist could have hoped for, and more. Welcome to J-Car Mania, where today we're diving deep into the performance and short interior review of one of the most iconic names in American motoring history, now reborn with cutting-edge engineering and that raw Mustang soul. Let's get straight to it. The Boss 302 isn't just a name slapped on the side of a new Mustang. Ford has meticulously crafted this model to carry the legacy of the original track-hungry monster from the late 60s and early 70s. The 2026 edition doesn't just pay homage, it redefines what a modern performance Mustang can be. Under the hood sits a naturally aspirated 5.4-liter V8 engine. Yes, naturally aspirated, no turbo or supercharger. It screams purity. It's built on Ford's latest modular V8 architecture and delivers a ferocious 525 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque. That might not sound astronomical in the era of electric hypercars and twin-turbo monsters, but this car isn't about just numbers, it's about how it makes you feel. That engine loves to rev. Power delivery is linear, immediate, and paired to an exclusive 6-speed manual transmission with a short-throw shifter that makes every gear change feel like a precise mechanical connection between man and machine. No dual-clutch automatic here, just an old-school stick and 3 pedals, exactly what Boss fans want. The sound alone is intoxicating. Ford worked extensively on the exhaust system to make sure it has a personality all its own. At idle, there's a deep burble. On acceleration, the growl becomes a scream, building in intensity as the revs climb. And if you wind it out past 7,000 RPM, you're rewarded with a wail that echoes the racetrack heritage of the Boss lineage. There's even an active exhaust system that allows you to adjust the volume levels from mild to wild, depending on your mood or the neighborhood. Now, let's talk about handling, because this Boss 302 isn't just a straight-line brute. Ford performance engineers gave this car a serious suspension upgrade over the GT. It uses a magnetorheological damping system that constantly adjusts to road conditions, giving you impressive cornering capability while maintaining ride comfort for daily driving. The steering is tight and communicative, and body roll is virtually non-existent. The car feels alive through the turns. It darts into corners with confidence, stays planted mid-bend, and explodes out of the apex with grip and grunt. A Torsen limited slip differential in the rear ensures that power is properly distributed, minimizing wheel spin and maximizing traction. Whether you're on a winding back road or a dedicated track day, the Boss 302 makes you feel like a driving hero. Tires are specially developed Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, wrapped around lightweight 19-inch forged aluminum wheels. Stopping power is just as impressive as the acceleration, thanks to massive Brembo brakes, 6-piston calipers up front and 4-piston units at the rear. The pedal feel is firm, and fade resistance is excellent, even after repeated hard stops. Ford also introduced a new Track Mode Plus in the drive settings, which alters throttle response, steering weight, and traction control systems for aggressive track-focused performance. Launch control is also included, and while it's not the fastest way off the line compared to dual-clutch rivals, it adds an extra level of driver engagement that enthusiasts crave. Despite all the track-ready tech, the Boss 302 doesn't punish you on regular roads. Around town or on the highway, the ride is surprisingly composed. The suspension soaks up imperfections well, and the cabin remains relatively quiet, until you crack the throttle. Speaking of the cabin, let's talk about the interior. The 2026 Boss 302 keeps it functional but adds enough unique touches to make it feel special. The layout is familiar to the latest gen Mustang platform, but with a few key changes. You get sport bucket seats wrapped in Alcantara and leather, with Boss 302 inches embroidery proudly stitched into the headrests. The seats offer excellent bolstering for spirited driving but remain comfortable enough for longer trips. The steering wheel is also trimmed in Alcantara with a red center stripe at the top, a nod to the racing world, and it feels great in the hands. The digital gauge cluster is fully customizable, with special Boss exclusive animations and performance readouts, including a shift light indicator and real-time G-forces. Center stage is a 13.2-inch touchscreen running Ford's latest Sync 5 infotainment system. It's quick, intuitive, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Below it, thankfully, are physical knobs for volume and climate control, something that driving enthusiasts still appreciate. There's also a dedicated drive mode selector, launch control toggle, and a custom My Mode button that allows you to save your preferred performance settings. The rear seats, well, they're there, but don't expect adults to enjoy long rides in them. Like most muscle cars, they're more about form than function. However, cargo space in the trunk is actually decent, with enough room for a couple of small suitcases or a helmet and gear bag if you're heading to the track. Interior materials are solid overall. There's soft touch leather across the dash, contrast stitching, carbon fiber accents, and satin aluminum trim pieces. It all feels sporty yet premium. Ambient lighting adds a touch of modern flair, and Ford even lets you choose your gauge color themes to match your mood or your car's exterior. As for tech and safety, Ford hasn't skimped. You get adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, and automatic emergency braking as standard. There's also a 12-speaker B&O sound system that delivers impressive clarity, though let's be honest, the engine is the only soundtrack you'll want most days. Now, what about the price? The 2026 Boss 302 starts around $58,000, making it more expensive than the GT but still undercutting many European rivals. For the performance, style, and pedigree you're getting, that's a strong value proposition. Add a few options like the Track Package or the Heritage Appearance Pack, and you could be looking at mid-$60,000, but it still feels like a bargain compared to anything offering similar thrills. To wrap it up, the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 302 isn't just a car, it's a statement. It's a celebration of raw, analog performance in a world increasingly dominated by automation and electrification. Ford has found a way to modernize the muscle car without losing its soul. It's loud, proud, and unapologetically aggressive. But it's also smart, refined, and more capable than any Boss Mustang before it. It gives you the thrill of the track with the comfort of a daily driver. It rewards skilled drivers and encourages beginners to learn. It's more than just fast in a straight line. It's balanced, it's precise, and it's engaging in a way that few cars in this segment can match. If you're a fan of driving, not just going fast, but actually driving, then the 2026 Boss 302 should absolutely be on your radar. It's not for everyone, but if you get it, you'll love it. And that's what J-Car Mania is all about, cars that stir your soul. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dive reviews just like this. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, keep the pedal down.